Hey ho, my name is Joe. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing my reading reset. Well, that's what we're on right now. Duh. So today the reading reset topic is my best books of the year. Hello there, my name is Joe, and if you are new here, I am Fight and Read Like a Girl, where I do everything bookish and polycystic ovarian syndrome related, and I am right in the middle of my reading reset, where I talk about all the books from the previous year. I do this for myself, and I basically do it to reset my mind, reset my reading year, and I like to document it. So let's go ahead and dive in and talk about the best books of 2021 for me, because I have a lot to say about some of these. These are going to be in no particular order. These are just books that I happen to like in 2021. So let's just dive in, shall we? First one I have is The Girl Who Lived by Christopher Grayson. Now, I've heard a lot of people don't like this. This has a lot of mixed reviews. Personally, I thought the story was wonderful. I feel like for me, yeah, she kept getting herself into a lot of trouble. But I feel like for me, once I had the killer figured out, it got twisted around and it wasn't the killer. So I feel like I did not see the ending coming, and for me this thriller was awesome. I thought it was one of the best thrillers I've read in a long time. And I know there's people out there that'll be like, no, I hate it. You know, these opinions are my own, guys. So, you know. And I feel like I devoured this in like 2 days. And I feel like if I could read it again, I probably would, and I'd probably, you know, pick the heck out of it, and maybe it's like, okay, I just missed that, you know, maybe that's like, you know, I would pick the hell out of this. And yeah, it is one of my favorite books of the year because it was an ending I didn't see coming, even though she kept getting herself in so much trouble. That sounded weird the way it came out of my mouth. And I feel like it was just not what I was expecting. Alright, this next one, I will leave a link down below to the video where I read this because I was ugly crying. If you've been following me for a while, you probably know exactly what this one is, but Where the Red Fern Grows by Wilson Rawls. I don't know if it was at the time when I was just losing a cat when I read this, or if it was just because I got so attached to the dogs, or if it was just because that's just one of those stories that make you cry. But this made me bawl my eyes out. Still, though, one of the best stories I have read in a long, long time. So this is about a boy who really wanted a set of dogs, and he ends up getting those dogs, and, you know, they stay with him for a while. You know, he ends up entering a contest, and you know, they're like his best friends. You know, they're just there for him, and a little bit of a spoiler alert, dogs die at the end. So, you know, I mean, I definitely know I gave this 5 stars, and it was just heart-wrenching. It tore my heart out, threw it on the ground, and jumped on it. Like, that's how bad my heart got ripped out with this one. But I absolutely loved it. I thought it was definitely one of the best. I think it's a middle grade. Must read for kids 9 to 14. Yeah, so it's a middle grade. One of the best middle grades I have ever read in my entire life. Yeah. Even up there with Inkheart. And you all know I never compared to Inkheart, but yeah, this is up there with it. So this next one is a middle grade too, and I would say the whole entire series, even though I haven't read the third one yet, which is a work in progress. But I discovered this series via vicariousreaders.com. Great website to check out, by the way, if you haven't already. So they normally send you like digital copies of the book, and I got a digital copy of it, read it, bought it on the Kindle, read it again, and then I bought a hard copy of it and read it again. I counted it as one because of how many times I read it, but still. But that is Zin Mignon and the Secret of the Pickled Pig's Feet by Michael Daswick. The Zin Mignon series is quickly becoming one of my favorite series, or young adult, no, becoming one of my favorite middle grade series of all time. So what makes this story great is the story is told by Zin's best friend and how he is a genius in the kitchen. This kid is only 13 years old and he's running a kitchen. Like, what more could you want? This series is just so adorable. And I would highly recommend this to anybody who wants a quick little series to read. I mean, the books are not very long. Sorry, I'm listening to my husband. I think he's on the phone. But I read the first and second one. I'm on the third one. I know, I need to get on it. But I love this series so much. This is a beloved series for me, and I cannot wait to pass this on to my kids. I can't wait to pass it on to my nephew. And I'm passing it on to you. Like, you need to read this series. If you have kids in your life, pick up this series. You can get these books on Amazon. Pick up this series like yesterday. It's so worth it. Alright, last but not least, a book that made my best books of the year, which I'm surprised it did. And I can understand now why it's worth all the hype. And I don't know why it took me so long to read it, but I absolutely loved it. That is The Diviners by Libba Bray. I know, I finally read it. Like, what? I loved this idea. I loved this concept. Historical fiction mixed with paranormal, mixed with ghosts, and oh my god. I loved this. Best book of the year. 100% best book I read of 2021. Best book I read of 2021. And would I recommend it? Yes. Would I pick the next book? Yes. Absolutely. I was hoping I'd get the next book for Christmas, but it looks like I didn't. So I still have one more Christmas to do with my brother. So we'll see what happens. I doubt it. But, you know, if I don't get it, I'm going to the bookstore afterwards to go buy it. I gotta go pick up a book anyway because the book came in today. But, you know, yes, hands down, best book I read of 2021. Alright, so there we have it. If you made it this far, those are my best books of 2021. So thank you for joining me on today's video. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about books that I DNF'd. So you don't want to miss that, so you hit subscribe. Because I am posting one video every day for the next 12 days. And here we are on day 5. So we still have about 6 more days to go, so you don't want to miss that. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!